Hello. So in order to import a new community using the import validation spreadsheet, we have this new settings, community XLS import validator. If you click on that, it will take you here. You can then choose to upload a export from whether your accounting system or some other system in place. Let me do that here. Give it a name representing your community name, and then hit continue. From there, you're going to select the header, and this is what our system uses to identify which column represents which. So in this case, we want the first name, middle name, last name. This is the correct header column. From there, it takes you to this place where you can then validate and confirm the columns. If your names are split across multiple columns, first name, middle name, and last name, you do this. If it's a full name on a single column of the spreadsheet, then you would do same column. Here you can see our system automatically detected first name, middle name. It didn't detect last name, so let me just click that. User type. All these fields are required in some sense. Usually they'll have a asterisk here if they are required. User type is required, but if you don't have that column, you can just say all of them are owners or all of them are tenants or something along those lines. It detected email. It did detect the phone types, mobile, home, and work. And we do have a primary phone. Once again, if this is not a column that you have in your spreadsheet, you can just leave this empty. And what we'll do in that case is we'll first select mobile as their primary, then home, and then work. So this can be empty if needed. From there, you can then select address. If the address is entirely in one column, we have that. Or in this case, you can split it up as well. Polara does require the street name, building number, floor, and unit to all be separate columns. Only street name and building number are required. Floor can remain empty. In that case, they'll all be set to 1. Unit can remain empty. In that case, they'll all be set to 1. So a single-family home might only have street and building, while an apartment complex or condo might utilize some or all of the rest of the fields. If you have a percent of ownership or unit weight column, you can then select that. Once again, not required, and then any additional notes column. Once you have validated the columns, click Continue. And here you can see the validator page. What you're looking for in this case is any of these red text. Red indicates some kind of error. You can always show all errors in this case, and it would filter out anything that's correct and only show the errors. You then want to make changes. So in this case, let's click Smith. Oh, it says the name is already associated with somebody else. We're going to click McDonald. And I believe the phone number is also incorrect. If you pass this, it's still going to show incorrect, and you can just say, oh, this is an invalid phone number. Maybe it's too many phone numbers, or maybe there's something wrong. You can either validate it yourself here, remove it, or confirm it with a resident as to what's going on there. In the event, there are some errors that just won't go away. For example, maybe this name was correct and it was erroring out, but you know for a fact it is correct. You can always just download. In this case, you want to make sure show all errors is unchecked because it's only going to export what is currently visible. So you can download. In the event that all errors are corrected, you can see that here. You then want to click Continue. This will then be the last validation. So this is just going to confirm all the addresses. The most common use case for this is street names. Oftentimes we'll see that street names have slight variations. If you see like Lizard Ave period, Lizard Ave without a period, Lizard Avenue, that would indicate that these are all supposed to be the same street and they're not. In that case, you go to previous and update those so that they all have the same street. Once you're validated here, click Continue again, and here is where you're going to download the XLS. You're going to want to send us this file in our correspondence email for this. If you have not yet filled out the new community setup form, you can click on this, fill that out, and then just attach the XLS that way as well. I hope this helps, and have a good day.